Check, check, check. Hello. All right. So why doesn't this work? Let's just double check some stuff here. Okay, so let's just go here. Dash host example dot. Oh. Wait, what? Did I break everything? Oh. Maybe I screwed something up with this. Okay, what's happening here? So we have 404, if not project. Did we not get a deployment here, maybe? Be this one here. Okay. We have to put some logging in. Did I just do something wrong? Dash Avery, dash host example main. That dash host it up. Yeah, that looks right. Let's just try this. We have this dash host dot internal. Where's the dash host dot local? So trying to do HTTPS. Yeah. Oh, it's example. Oh, you know what? Okay, so there's example. I bet you something to do with this. There we go. Yeah, this morning I tried to get domains working. I haven't got it quite working yet in terms of actually serving it based on the domain. This is localhost projects. Yeah, okay, example. So yeah, this code here, I feel like let's just print out host, see what it actually is. Because I think I did this wrong. Whoa, you see that? My app. That's cool. Okay, so yeah, it's the whole thing. Oh, it's even the port too. Okay, so what I need to do is we basically care about this part here. So just I'm going to make this really shitty right now. Maybe make it better. Host without port equals host dot split on this dot first. Dot first 0. Then we want to get. We're just gonna do this. In Python with a given string like this, or this, or I want to simply get the last two, the top level domain, the dash host dot internal. This would be dot app. Get last two parts. Love it. Okay, so let's grab this. We'll have to import re. Let's just call this clean host equals this. And then I'm going to put this back in. Inject that. Actually, let's print clean host. Let's just do that. Let's just make sure we're getting what I expect. Hey, why? I don't want the port. That did not seem to work. Yeah, I'm still getting the port on there. Okay, let's just see. Okay, now we got that. So now we want to check is basically if not clean host. So if it fails, doesn't get a match on that. I mean, I guess we'll always get a match. If clean host not in this. All right, perfect. I think we're good. So basically this will look at the host, and if it finds a domain that isn't --host.internal or --host.app, meaning they're like subdomains, it's going to try and find the domain, and all is good. Okay, cool. Let's commit that. So yeah, I'm just working on finishing this project, but I'm also here to hang out and talk about anything about coding, about Flutter. Hello, Rapik. How are you today? Oh, I need to actually deploy this. I don't have this set up to automatically deploy. Okay, so we'll get that deploy going. There it goes. Okay. Okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, whatever. Landing site. Make better app that doesn't use cores. That's in progress. I got my little man Manuel working on this right now because our XKCD app requires cores or blocks cores or whatever. It doesn't work well for our use case. Yeah, this is what we're doing right now. I think we probably have that solved. We're going to find out in 5 minutes. Generate and upload manifest.json. And then I think we'll probably move on to billing after this is working. I am not making an anime comic app. No, that would be fun. This is what we're building is a hosting service for Flutter web apps with some magical features. Okay, let's see. This is doing stuff. Cool, cool. Okay, while that's going, I'm just going to take a look at where I left off with billing. I don't even know where to start. As part of Access, maybe? Nope. I think I just had the client actually set up. Where would that even be? Distribution, Access, Admin API, Connect, maybe? No. What the heck? Subscription.py. Okay, cool. So let's just, yeah, I'm just going to, for my own sake, walk you guys through and for me to remind myself where I left off on subscription. So the idea is we're going to have a class called subscription. It's going to have different providers. It's going to have a Stripe as a provider and manual, just meaning like we can give someone a subscription in the back end. And we're going to have like Pro and Plus. I'm not sure of the differences. One sec. It's going to be tied to a user, which makes sense. We're going to have a product ID, price ID. That's just like Stripe things. Provider, whether it's manual or Stripe. The product, whether it's monthly or not. So we'll have like an annual subscription too, save some money. Subscription ID, original, purchase date when it was made. Purchase date, I think this is when it like renews. Expires date, period type. We can check if it's active, where if there's no expiry date, we assume it's just active, because we're going to allow that to be a case for our manual subscriptions. Like you can just give someone free for life or until you go into the back end and change it. Otherwise, we check the expires date, and if it is greater than timezone.now, we know they're active. Trial is if they're on trial. And we want to make sure that our user, our product, and the provider are unique. So you can't have two of the same subscriptions, basically. You could technically have a manual one and a Stripe one in our database, but other than that, we can't. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Rapik. All the best to you, too. I hope you hang out. We're going to be having some fun today. We're getting billing working. Okay, so that's like just the model that handles it. Now, would it be in utils? Stripe, yes. Okay, so we have some Stripe utils, which are basically to work with our customers and create subscriptions and all that kind of stuff. Blah blah blah. Our prices. Yep, cool. I believe I have these configured. Yep. Okay, models. And then where's our? It'd be part of API subscription. Okay, this is where a change has to happen. So. Okay, so we have a thing that will list the subscriptions. We have a way to create this. Actually, this is to create and list. Yeah, this will return all subscriptions of that user. But if you post to it, what happens here? We have a subscription create. So we send up a payment token, which is like the thing we get back from Stripe. We send up a billing cycle. We send up a coupon, which is allow blank, required false, and the product itself, which has to be one of those choices. We do that. We get the user. We get these things from the serializer. Okay, so handle customer. If the user doesn't have a Stripe ID, let's make sure that's even set on it. Yay, we already have that set. I'm just trying to, I worked on this part a long time ago and I forget how far I got. But I think we're close based on what I'm seeing right now. I'm not going to add Google Sign into this project. It's only going to be GitHub because this is like for developers. And the idea is when you sign into GitHub, you're also kind of giving access to for the service to create basically like webhooks so that our service can then build the new version whenever you merge your branches. If anything, maybe we'd add GitLab and Bitbucket at some point, but I'm just focused on GitHub because if this thing doesn't succeed there, if it's not getting traction with using GitHub, it's not gonna it's gonna fail anyway. So we got to keep it simple. But normally, yeah, I would have a Google sign-in on a normal app. Okay, so if there's we go and create the customer, which just goes and uses the Stripe API to create the customer. Passive language. Is user language even a thing? I don't think we are even storing language, so we don't care about that. We only want this. Then we update the user. Let's just make sure I don't have any signals on creating a user. Pre-save user. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Otherwise, what do? We just update the customer with, in case the email or whatever is changed. User.name, user.stripe ID. I guess what other things do we have on the user? We do have a username. Maybe we should pass that up too. Just for fun. So we'll pass that up. We'll pass that up too. Okay, and then what do we do here? Customer, we create the customer source, which is basically taking the user's Stripe ID and user.save at this point. We set the Stripe ID. And I mean, we can use, where is this? What even is this? Customer, oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, we'll use that, user.stripe ID. And then the payment token. What does this do again? This goes and creates a source, of course. We might not have a success, so then we return the custom user message and HTTP 200 OK. That seems sketchy. This should be probably like an 500 error. Let's just use a internal server error. Okay, then the price ID. How does this work? Get price ID. So we pass in the product. What is the product again? The product is like a string. Yeah, okay. And we go and we get the prices. Checks the product. If it's this, it sends back plus prices, which are these. So it's basically sending back a list like this, and then we take that and get the one. So it's going to get us the actual price. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we're not using, we're working with Stripe directly. We're not using revenue cat, which is a pretty common service. But it's just like one less thing we have to pay for, like revenue cat, you got to pay like 20 bucks a month or something to use. And frankly, I think it's not the best. I've tried it before. It's kind of janky. At least like their dashboard. Like the service is probably fine. Okay, then what do? We create the subscription. Create subscription. We pass in the Stripe ID of the user, we pass in the price, and we pass in a coupon. Do we even have a coupon? Yeah, we do. Coupon, cool. So yeah, we can offer coupons. Then we have this. I don't know why I have 200 errors. I probably copy and pasted something. Okay, otherwise we return back this. Cool. Okay, so that's our like create thing. Now, the change I have to make is, I think right now I have this set up. There's like an endpoint to create the token. And this is not the best way to do things because it means they're actually, sending to our server. It works, although in I think the latest version of Stripe, they actually basically force it not to work this way. The latest version of like the Python library. I'd rather not have any of the credit card info even touching our server, right? We want to go directly to Stripe from the client and just get back that token. So this, we're actually going to deprecate this view. And by deprecate, I mean I'm literally going to take it out because I don't want it. And this is what I want to figure out now, is how to create the token client side. Stripe has a Flutter library, but we need this to work in Flutter web. Let's just see, Flutter Stripe. Let's just see. Yeah, it's up to date, 34 days ago. Does it work in web? It does work in web. Okay, apparently. The thing is, though, this is such overkill because, okay, wait, notice now it's a highly experimental only subset. I'm reluctant to install this because there's so much, it's going to put so much stuff in our app we don't really need. But let's just look at the docs and make sure it does the one thing we want, because we can maybe just pull that piece out. Okay, this isn't really, is there something for web? Webhook form. Web, you can now use it. Okay, create payment method, create payment intent, create token. This is basically what we want, or at least this sort of stuff. Confirm payment element, express checkout. To use Stripe on web, it's required to add this in your pub spec. Let's go to their GitHub. This is the Flutter Stripe. Okay. Let's play with this. Let's play with this. Oh wait, there's it said something about a package. Stripe Flutter Web. Let's look at this. Okay. Add this and this. Okay, cool. So let's get our Flutter project open, guys. Seems like an obvious thing to do. App, I think it's just called app-host app. The front end is built in Flutter. The back end is built in Django. That's one of my favorite combos. Okay, so let's go to our pub spec and let's actually Flutter. Wait, am I using FVM in this project? No, I'm not. Cool. We're gonna add Flutter Stripe. Let's see if we have any issues. So far, so good. And then we need to add Flutter Stripe Web. So we got 11.2 there. They're different versions. That's kind of interesting. Whatever. It is what it is. Okay, so let's go back to the main package because I think that's all we care about. Okay, so let's get this running in web. Dash web. I'm just going to do this locally to my local server in Chrome. Hola. Oh, this was fun. We kind of like got distracted trying to do something else, but I think this, this must have deployed. Yeah. Okay, so I want to see if this is going to work now. Okay, this is our, yeah, so this should work. Yeah, this is working. Or, is it working? Oh, yes, okay, it is. So, okay, that's working again, which is good. And then what I wanted to try was, okay, there's some issue there. Well, whatever. What I actually really wanted to originally test, let's go to this domain. I want to see if this will serve things properly now. I don't see why it wouldn't, but it looks like there's an error. And it could just be a cores issue or something. Let's just see. So yeah, it's basically if we view the source. Where's my view source button? View page source. There it is. So it is generating stuff. So it's hitting that, but then our bootstrap is trying to go to /flutter bootstrap.js. And this is just a Django error, which I can actually see if I get rid of that. Oh, HTTP response has no attribute tag. What? What is this? Deployment.tag. Okay, so maybe it... Okay, we're going to come back to this. I just want to get this fixed because it's stupid. Views. This would be like our main views. Where the heck even is this? Let's just go to our main URLs. It's the very last thing. Serve app. Oh, I wonder if now... hang on. Let me just print clean host here. Sorry for bouncing all over the place. This is just how things work. I just want to see. Okay, so dash.internal. If I it's not even. Yeah, it's not even importing. Oh, that's just the images. Okay, this right here should be dash. Okay, so it's using the. Oh, maybe it's the. Isn't it like a base? Base href is a /. Let's just compare these. Let's see where this is breaking. /. Yeah, so this one, for whatever reason, works. This one doesn't. Okay, where's this error? Deployment key equals deployment.tag. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, distribution views line. Okay, it is this page. It is this page. Line 98. Key equals this. Deployment. Yeah, I know what's I know what's happening actually. It's because I changed the slug. We have to just redeploy and it should be fine. Let's do that. Let's just do that and see if I'm right about that. Because I made the slugs actually use, they were using underscores before, but they need to use hyphens because a domain can't have a hyphen, or has to have a hyphen, not a underbar. Okay, so what I need to do is turn back on our worker because I turned it off to save some money. We'll just add one worker, as that's all we need. Then to trigger deployment, do I have anything in the admin to do this? I don't think so. So let's just actually go back to our Flutter app. I'm going to temporarily stop this, and we're going to point to production. I'm also going to change this to dev for future needs. Hey, we got some questions. Oop. If I had to have payment for Android and iOS app in Flutter, did I have to use Stripe or Apple and Android have their own payment system? Yeah, so just to speak about payments, quickly. If you're making a Flutter app or any app, native, whatever it is, this is pointed to. Sorry, I just want to trigger this deployment. Okay, I think that was just the problem, is it was using the wrong tag. Because see, this has an underscore in it. If I actually refresh this now, I think. Is the stuff working? Let me just get my logs open. View logs. Worker. Unable to access this. The request URL returned an error. Write access to repository not granted. Oh, I revoked. Oh shit. Yeah, this is so annoying. It's because I revoked my token. And I don't right now have a good. We should make a note about that. Handling revoked GitHub tokens. So let's fix that real quick. I will answer your question. I'm just going to log out over here. And we're going to go to associations. And, oh, user social auths. Yeah, there's the GitHub one. Shit. I kind of want to just, you know what? I kind of want to just start this over. I'm just going to delete this user fully. Okay, we're going to do a little demo, see if stuff works. I'm deleting this user and all of their everything. Okay, so now we're going to sign in with GitHub. Which, that shouldn't have worked. I thought I revoked it. Social auths. Does it tell me what I have? Okay, well let's just try. I'm gonna use the example app again. That's not it. Oh, just not. Let's find any Flutter app. OG Flutter. Don't want to use that. Flutter Sickbo. No idea what version of Flutter. Oh, what? Did SI? Oh, that's SIC. I can use this one, sure. Do I have an FVM file? I don't. Okay. This was a year ago. I mean, hopefully it's still compatible. I'm just looking for something simple. Yeah, like where's my example app? I'm so confused. Is it? Oh, maybe it's part of my organization. Okay, that's what I'm confused about. You know, okay, we're just gonna start over. I did something weird. Settings, GitHub apps. Oh, not that. Where secrets and variables GitHub app. Oh, I need to look at my settings, not the project settings. Settings, applications, authorized apps. Okay, I need to just revoke this. Wicked. Then we're going to go back here, make sure we're on the right one. We're going to find the user, this one. I wonder if, yeah, the new permission stuff that I added, or the updated permissions is actually what's breaking this. That could totally be what it is, in which case, let's solve that. Sign in with GitHub. Okay, so yeah, I think that is actually the problem. I'm also just going to, just so I can get this one. Oh my god. Damn you being secure. So yeah, for payments, on if you're releasing an iOS app, it has to basically be using Apple's payment system for subscriptions or even just like one-off purchases. Same with Google. However, there are exceptions. One is if it's like for a physical good, like say you're actually using it for to buy groceries, or you're using it to book a car service. So like I don't know, it's not really a physical good, but it's a service or whatever. You can use things like Stripe and all that kind of stuff. But for like a digital product, so an app subscription would be one of those. Yeah, you have to kind of use that. Otherwise, you'll be, getting rid of. So that's why like things like Netflix, that you can't actually sign up. You can't sign up in the app. You have to sign up on the website and then you get the app and sign in, because they don't want to give Apple the 30% basically. Now there's some exceptions. If you are like a non-for-profit charity kind of thing, you can get away around that. I'm sure there's some other exceptions similar to that, but that's one of the things you really have to deal with. I'm going to grant this while I'm there too. Is the fact that you're kind of building, multiple payment stuff, and that's where like Revenue Cat and stuff helps because you kind of just are doing one integration and not, worrying about it. Okay, so let's see if I can find dash host in here. Why does this search just suck? So weird. Why? What is going on? Let's go to repos. Like, why isn't this one showing up? Dash. Let me just search in this search bar. Yeah, it never came in. Did I, Is it because it's only now letting me have public APIs, maybe? I bet you that's what it is. I bet you my new permission didn't give access to the private ones. Yep. So that's a problem, because we obviously want private APIs. What I'm going to do then is make that one public for now, and redo this process again. And that reminds me, we need a way to import more repos /specific. You know what, I think I just need to set this back to the settings that it was before. This would have been in auth settings, I think. I'm just going to put this back to repo instead of, it was repo status. Yeah, that's fine. Change perms on GitHub, and let's deploy that change. Did that answer your question, D0? I know I kind of said it randomly in a few different, with some breaks in between, but okay, so we're deploying that change. Meanwhile, let's just go back to GitHub and let's refresh this and let's revoke access to this, and let's go to my users, users, and we'll delete that guy so we can just do this from scratch. Okay, so that's deploying. While that's going, we'll come back to that. I'm just going to flip-flop because deploys take a long time. Okay, so we've added these things. We've added Flutter Stripe and Flutter Stripe Web, and let's actually, you know what? No, we're just gonna wait. We're just gonna wait. We'll just talk. We'll just talk about stuff because if I like stop this again, we're never gonna get through this. Let's close some windows or some tabs. Don't need that open right now. Don't need that. We'll keep that open. Don't need that. This is the one we're trying to test, so we'll keep that. We'll keep that. We can close that at least for now. And then this is our. We can close that too. Okay, cool. We're closed. So yeah, you know what I'll do? I'm gonna do some research on some stuff. I want to build. I also want to, if I can make it happen today, I also want to make a landing page for this. But I don't feel like going through a whole design process. If anyone has any suggestions, I feel like I've bookmarked something actually on Reddit. Let's go to my Reddit profile. I want to find just a way to get a landing page design, even if it's not the code for it. Saved. Look at all my saved Reddit posts. I feel like I have something in here for making a landing site. Boop, 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 boop. Let me know if you see anything interesting in here. Alright, I've gone pretty far back. Bare bones Flutter. Nope. Look at that. What's your favorite alien content YouTubers, guys? Yeah, it's 15%, I think, but you have to. It's only if you're under a certain amount of revenue, and I think you still have to like apply for something to get that. Otherwise, it's 30% on Apple at least. Google, I don't know. It's about the same. All right. Let's just look for Tailwind product landing site template. Because yeah, I'd like to do this in Tailwind. Hey, that looks pretty nice. I think something dark would be good because we have, our app is dark. This one's kind of nice. View details. Hey, it's not just the design. Oh, of course, it's Tailwind. So it's actually going to come with the Astro. That's what I want to use. I want to use Astro for this. Fuck Next.js. I use Next.js a lot, but just like, don't enjoy it. Astro's, for something like this, is perfect. How do we view a demo? Hey, this is kind of nice. My only fear with using something like this is like someone else is probably also using something like this. But this looks sick. I'm pretty sold. Oh, that's great. Look at the menu. Menu just kind of like follows you, and then there's like a get started that comes out. Sign up, sign in. Yeah, I like this. I think I'll think about it, but I think I'll buy that. Spend 49 bucks and save, many days of work. Okay, this build is almost done, and then we're going to try this out. Trusted by these companies. I should just have to include this. Like seeing that, it reminds me of like, I don't know if you guys are too young or whatever, some of you to remember, but when Team America came out, or like the trailer for Team America, it was like the funniest trailer ever because it started with like all these huge celebrity names. Basically, like George Clooney and like whatever, like all the biggest names and stuff just come on the screen, and like I'm sitting beside my friend, we're like, "Whoa, this movie sounds amazing!" Like it's like got all these stars, and then it's just like it goes, "We'll be pissed off at this movie" or something like that. So I think it'd be funny to do something like that. You just have all these logos, then you just make it say like, have not heard of Dash Host. Another funny site is What is it? It's like some like ORM. I think it's a Python or JavaScript ORM. Um, I think it's a JavaScript ORM. I'll recognize it when I see it. Bookshelf serialize. It's not Prisma. Maybe it is Python based. ORM options. Prisma equalize type. Yeah, none of these. None of these. Hibernate. Django. I just want to find this because it's so funny. Is it Dapper? No. Oh well. Oh well. Okay, this is finished, I believe. Let's look at the activity. Deployed. Okay, cool. So let's try this process again. I should have Chrome here. I need to log out because my token is broken because I deleted the user. We're gonna sign in. Okay, so it's asking me, yeah, public and private email address. Cool. This is fine. I might have to tweak this stuff to make it less like scary. We're gonna authorize. Okay, cool. Now we will create a project, and we will use -host example. -host example. This is the one I want. We're going to build off of main. We're just going to call it like example app, example -host app, and this is fun. I'm going to click next. Would you like to run test deploy? Oh, did we lose the domain? We would have, yeah. Yeah, so let's just deploy now. And we'll let that do its thing. Looks like it's working this time. Okay, cool. So yeah, it was a permission problem because I changed the permissions last night, thinking we wouldn't need that much, but we do in order to get the private repos, and we want to get private repos. Do I have a thing for this? Yeah, those kind of go hand in hand. So we should have our new user here. Sweet. And then we're going to just open up my hover thing, and because we're going to have to make a new domain in a minute. I guess we can do that now. There's nothing stopping us from doing it now. So let's go to settings, domains. We're going to add a domain, and I'm just going to call this xkcd2 dot this. So we'll do that. And it's going to give me some instructions here. So we need to take this and basically go to our DNS and add a new record. It'll be a CNAME. And let's make sure we just want this part of it. xkcd2. Add record. We'll click close. We'll have this refresh here pending. We'll let that kind of go, because that's what we want to test. I want to test to make sure that we can serve the friggin' app from a custom domain. So yeah, the person, that is a great question. And yes, person is asking, are you going to host the front end of -host in -host? Yes, we are. We are going to be hosting our -host app will be hosted within -host. I want to do that for 2 reasons. 3 reasons. 1, it's cool. Meta, that kind of thing. 2, just having a product in here, like, I can be a user of it and understand, where there's issues and stuff like that. And 3, I think it's just a good case study too. Although, like, really, I'm not going to be getting the advantages. -host isn't really like the target customer for this, because I'm really trying to target people that are making, public-based, Flutter apps, like whether it's a social app or whatever, like things that, you want to have like links to and stuff like that. But yeah, like we're gonna do we're gonna do that. We're gonna use -host to host the -host Flutter app. Okay, so what are we waiting for? We're waiting for the 2 things. We're waiting for this domain to finish propagating, which I did add it here, right? xkcd2. And then, yeah, we're waiting for the deploy to actually happen. Let's see if the deploy finished. Hey, the deploy finished. So in theory, we can actually go to here. This should work. Although, keep in mind, this app doesn't actually work because of CORS issues, which if you were on yesterday, you would understand. I actually have my bud right now, Manuel. He's building a new test example app for us that's just like this, but won't be using XKCD. It'll be, I think he's using Rick and Morty characters. Just so that we can actually have a proper working example. This works. I've tested it, but you have to disable CORS, which no one's going to do. Okay, cool. So that's running, and then let's just wait for the domain to come through. Edit project, domains. Still taking its time. That's to be expected. The cool thing is I think I can see the domains if I go into settings here. Yeah, so there we go. One domain validation. Yeah, it's not, this one's the one we did through the API, but it takes time to actually work. Let's make sure. Maybe I typed it in wrong. XKCD2, XKCD2. No, we're good. And it should be going to philosophical lemon. Look at that. Philosophical lemon. Come on. Okay, we will just wait. What I'm gonna do is no, I'm not. I'm just gonna wait. We're just gonna wait. Refresh. Your certificate is managed, but one domain fail validation. Yeah, I mean, doesn't that mean it's still like being done? Cool. Well, we'll keep an eye on this. Refresh. May take some time. Okay. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is because we have everything we need now. I'm just gonna copy this. I'm not gonna open it up because it will get cached. I'm just gonna put this in. Where am I gonna put this to keep it safe? I guess I'll just put in my code on the backend code. HTTPS:// We're just gonna keep that there for future use. Okay, so let's go back. I'm gonna try this just one more time. Okay, we'll wait. Hopefully that does just work. Otherwise, we got more problems. What did I want to do? Oh yes, let's go back to the Flutter app and let's actually build now locally. And we're going to try this stripe thing. Just waiting. That's weird. I mean, I know it takes a while, but okay. Did it build? Here we go. Cool. Okay. Let's sign in with GitHub. Repositories. Hey. Oh, interesting. So when I change the permissions, it actually is it's just asking me for the new stuff. Oh, that's awesome. So if we ever have to change our things, we can just do this. Okay, so this should go. It's doing the authorization. Cool. Okay, we don't care about anything about projects right now. Billing. I have a billing screen. Yay. Dash is free. Cool. So let's go dash host plus. My buddy made this part. I haven't even seen this yet, so we can definitely make it better. And in fact, if we're going to be using the Stripe plugin, let's just do that. Okay, so let's find where this code is and subscription plan screen. There we have our different things. And where's our next button? next. There it is. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, instead of going to a building screen, we're going to try to use this stripe thing. Because if I can just use, the built-in stripe thing, that would be cool. Wonder what's going on there. Wait, what did I close? No, we'll keep that open. No, we'll close it. Okay, so let's go to our Flutter stripe docs, and let's see how to. Is there docs? Oh, there's docs for this. Yes, payment sheet, handling payments, localization animations, and error handling. Okay. Server side, client side. Flutter stripe. Okay, so publishable key we need to get. Okay, server side. Yeah, we already got that in place. We want to add Flutter stripe, and then we got to get our publishable key. So let's get that in order first. env. All my stripe stuff is using Sandbox, so I'm not worried about sharing those things. And obviously the public key is public. Okay, so let's have a new setting here. Stripe publishable key, is that what it's called? Let's just make sure it's spelled right. Not that it matters. And then this will use stripe publishable key, and if not, we're going to just fall back to unset, because I don't want this to be a thing. Okay, so let's go to our env for develop. Now we're going to have to build again. You know what? I have an idea. So we'll set our stripe publishable key, which I'm going to get from here. This has some more sensitive info, so I'm going to move it. Stripe API key public is this one. Okay, so this is our key for local, and I'm just going to also set it here so I don't have to do a rebuild. It'll just fall back basically to the Sandbox one. So now we have that. Cool, in our environment, but we can override it on an environmental basis. Okay, and then I guess is stripe just a singleton? Let's go to our main.dart. Let's try this. We want to do this after the environment. Stripe. Let's try to import you. Flutter stripe. And we're going to use env dot stripe publishable key. Okay, so we got that in place. Client side, yeah, okay, we don't care about that. Integrate the payment sheet. This is what we want. I'm going to just copy and paste this. And where does this go? I guess inside the billing layer. This is definitely in the presentation side. Do I have like am I doing utils anywhere? It's all within core. Yeah, okay. Wait, how do I do utils again? It's just right inside there. So what does this do? Is this UI based? Obviously. Set state. Okay, so, okay, we'll make a component for this then, in which case we'll do this in billing, presentation, new folder, components, or widgets I think we were doing. New file called stripe payment widget.dart. And let's just make a stateless widget, stateful widget, stripe payment widget. And yeah, what do they say to do? There's like, okay, this is just the function that actually inits the payment sheet. Wait, what? How's there a set? Okay. Create test payment sheet. What the heck's that? Okay, let's import Stripe. And let's have a ready bool ready equals false. And I assume we'll use that to render something differently. So when the customer taps the checkout button, a call to present. Okay. Create test payment sheet. What the heck's that? These docs are so ridiculous. I think my screen froze. That's fine. We will fix that. This happens every once in a while. Restart capture. There we go. That's what we're supposed to be looking at. Okay, so I don't know how long that was happening for, but oh, I see. Create the payment intent on the server. So we need to create the payment intent first. Okay, so we'll need that. Why is this called create test payment sheet? Data. Wait, does this even get used? Okay, let's just. Oh, it is. Okay, payment intent. Okay, so we need to actually. Okay, I guess we need to create a payment intent. But is this for like a one-time payment? Yeah, this is like for a one-time payment. I don't really. I just want like. We just want a card field, I think. Okay, I think this is what we want. So we have our publishable key. Yeah. Add endpoint on the server. Client side, card field. Okay, this is really what we want. So let's just undo a bunch of stuff. This probably could be a stateless widget, I assume. Let's convert this back to a stateless widget. And basically, what we want to use is returning this. Return card field. And we're not actually going to do it that way. Instead, what is this card? We're going to have a function that returns, it's going to be a final function that returns a card field input data. We'll just call it like on submit. On submit. And then we'll basically just go if card does not equal null, we'll run on submit and pass the card in. All right, cool. So basically now, let's just see what this looks like. So I'm actually just going to put this, is this in a column right now? I'm just going to actually put this here, even though we're going to do this differently. And then we need to have an on submit card, print the card, save everything. We're adding Stripe to our Flutter, Stripe to our Flutter app. Okay, so we want to go to billing. Here it is. Look, we have this lovely card number thing that we can type stuff in. Oh my gosh, I can't read it. That's okay. I'm sure our card field can have some theme settings though. Let's just look at this here. Decoration, that's probably what we want. Or we just wrap it in a, I think we're just going to wrap this in a white thing. Container, decoration, box decoration, color, colors.white. I'm doing it as decoration because I'll probably want to add some other stuff too. Okay, billing. There's our lovely card. Yes. Oh, this is nice. We get all the good things. Wow, yeah. Save with link. What the hell is that? Okay, cool. So it's working on Flutter Web. That's great. Is there like a submit button? Do you push enter? How do you actually submit it? No, I don't want to save it. Did it print? Oh, it did print out. Okay. Cool. What else is in here? Disabled autofocus. Let's make it autofocus true. Actually, let's make that a parameter we can pass in, just in case we use this in multiple places. Autofocus. Oh, I guess we'll keep it the same, lowercase. Autofocus, 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 and we'll set this to true by default. Okay, cool. So we have our thing. Okay, wicked. So what I really want to do though is we don't actually want to just have it in the UI. We want it to be something that shows up. So basically here, I think we can just go await show, or it would be I guess we could just do show dialog. And we could use an alert dialog and make its content the Stripe payment widget. And what we could do here is we can actually go navigator.ofContext.pop and pop the card. And this is going to basically now be of type this, but it could be null in case they cancel. Okay, let's see if that, oh, we have an error on this page. Where's our error? It's probably missing semicolon or something. And let's just print card here to make sure we got it. I'll get rid of this print. Where's the error? What's the problem? Card isn't a function. Oh, shit. Because we imported that Stripe thing on this page, which actually I don't think we need anymore. I believe we have card coming in twice. They shouldn't use the word card. I don't think we need Flutter Stripe on this page anymore, though, do we? Oh, we do. Okay. So what we can do is we can go show. The only thing we actually care about is this, and then it won't import all the other things. I can't believe they chose to use card. Like, that's such a common Material app component widget. That's insane to me. Okay, let's see if we can see a billing widget. Click next. Wow. Okay, it looks so bad. And it's also like really small. Autofill link. Ooh, that's kind of handy. Autofill your card. That's sick. I wish there was like I mean, I'm sure you could override all the things. We could just do that. I think that's just going to look nicer. Okay, let's go to our Stripe payment widget, and let's get rid of this container. And let's just try decoration. Input decoration. Is this where you can put the color? Color. Fill color. So this will be like colors.white10 or something. And then we need to do our text style. Oh, it's just style. Text style. Let's just do white and see if that does stuff. Then we need to make sure that our card field is wrapped. Let's just wrap this in a constrained box. Constraints, box constraints. Let's have a min width of 500 maybe. Killing it. Okay. I'll just click next. That's how we're doing this. Oh, look at that. Okay, that looks better. Like, how do we add our own button to then submit this? Let's just go back to the docs. Maybe there's a little more. Oh, yeah, here we go. Okay. All right, card field, very basic example. Ideally, you want the pay button when the card field details are completed. Oh, I see. So, okay, what we're actually going to do is we are going to convert this to a stateful widget. We are going to have a variable called card that will be of this type. Because I think this gets updated every time. So let's set state card. We'll make this, oops, oh, card. Okay, so we'll have that, and then we're going to actually have our own little submit button. So let's put this under the card field. We'll wrap this with a column. Main axis size dot min, and let's have a cross-axis alignment of end. Or maybe we're going to have a cross-axis alignment dot space. Wait. Oh, actually, I don't care about that, because what we're actually going to do, now that I think about it, is we're going to have a row with children. And main axis alignment will be main axis alignment dot space between. We're going to have a couple buttons here. We'll have an app button that just says cancel. On press, it'll do something. Its type will be app button type dot text, and its variant app color variant dot. Let's just do like, do I have light? Nice. So we'll have one of those, and then we'll have another one that is submit. What do these usually say? Submit, pay. This will be just an elevated button, the default, and this will be our primary color. And then on submit is actually going to be the thing that calls this. I'll do on submit, our widget dot on submit, and we want to pass in our card, which could be null. Maybe we'll just allow this to be null. And then if we go back to our screen, card, yeah, that's fine. We can allow this to be null. Everything's good. You want to see my face? Yeah, I turned it off because I was getting, things were kind of freezing, and sometimes that helps. I'll make this a little better. Okay, I think we're good. Let's test this out. Click next. Card number. Okay, cool. So we have our cancel submit. We definitely want to add some space there. I'm not going to save, but box height of 8. Let's do. So that will kind of space it out nicely. Make it a const. Sure. But let's actually try this. So on Stripe, we can use this as a test credit card, except now you can't do that because it's not in the future as of last April, which is a very sad day. Cool. And then we just click submit. And let's, did we get a card? Cool. Card field. Last 4. Okay. I mean, I think that worked. Let's go back to the docs. Okay, so then we actually have to confirm the payment. So let's copy this. This will be back in here. So this is just, this widget or whatever is just going to basically be like, hey, get me the card info. And then, wait, client, oh, that's server-side code. Okay, oh, you only want to display the pay button when the card inputs are complete. Yeah, we should probably do that too. let's just make it say pay. And what we can do is we can actually have it set to disabled if, what do they do? Card.complete. If does not equal true. So card.complete is not equal true. We're going to have this as disabled. That's cool. Then you click it, and I'm pretty sure my disable handles this, but let's just also go if card.complete does not equal true. We're just going to return out before doing anything. Okay, so then we have this. Wait, what? Okay. You need to confirm the payment. Why is it requiring the client secret? We don't want that. That must be a typo, right? Let's find out. So we should probably go if card equals null, or card dot complete. We're just going to return out. Let's import Stripe. And what do they do here? Dot instance, dot instance, dot create. I just want to create the token. Okay. Let's see what this function does. Create token params. Let's see what that looks like. Name, address, type. Is there a card token params? So what am I supposed to pass into here? Create token params. Where do I get that from? Let's see what's on card. Card dot. This is so dumb. Okay, so we have our card. What do they do there? Save card, payment method options. Yeah, that's fine. Where do I get? How do I create a token? So stripe.create token. Let's close this again. Create token. Create tokens params. Okay, create a single token that represents credit card details. Tokens are considered legacy. Oh, use payment method and payment intent instead. Okay, so we're going to try it that way. Create payment method. And what does this take? Payment method params. Is there like a factory from? Oh, look at that. I think there is. So let's make final params equals. Payment method params dot. Really have to import that too. Card from token. What? What? Tell me how this works. Create payment method. Okay, specifies the parameters associated with the specific payment method. See payment method params for more details. That's what I'm looking at. Okay, what's this? Payment method data card from token. Pass in the token. Why do I keep having to import things? Oh, it's because I have that stupid show. Okay, we need to make this say we're just going to hide card. Okay, so this would be this, and we'd pass in the token. Token, like, do we have that on the card? Like, we don't. I don't understand. Can they just make this a little more obvious? Card field. Oh, here you go. Like this. Okay. Payment. Billing details. Where does billing details come from? These docs are so shitty. Okay, let's just see. In Flutter with Stripe, how do I create a payment token from a good thing we have this on card change. Okay, looks like this is kind of up to date. Okay, token, instance to create token. Okay, cool. And yes, I am just, I know it said it's like, they're outdated. It's like debt being, okay. What the hell? I just need to figure out where this code is. Okay, so let's paste all this. Token equals this, number, card. Okay, you just actually pass stuff in. Oh, this isn't even right. Wait, card token parameters. What? Card token parameters. Type is going to be card. That's the default. Name, address, currency. What? No, that is not. Okay, create payment method. This is so weird. Converts payment information defined in params into a payment method object that we pass to your server. That's what we want. Searching the web. Okay, so we have our card. Yep, yep. Okay, so let's try this. I mean, I don't need all. What the frig? Oh. Okay. Payment method, create payment method. Yeah. Params is probably this. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay, so. But this isn't. This doesn't have any of the card information. Payment method data. Like, this has nothing. This has nothing to do with the card info. Oh my god. I'm just gonna give this away for free. Such a headache. Payment method, params, options. What are options? None of this is working. Okay, let's just go back to the Flutter Stripe. We're gonna go not to the docs, but to this. Okay, so card field, card form. This is gonna bring me back probably to this. Yeah, we don't want that. Let's go to the example app. sometimes the actually, let's look at the example here. There might be something. I know, just on card changed. Okay, so we're gonna go to GitHub, and we're gonna go to the example app, and we're gonna hit the period key, which will open it up in this little web VS Code thing, which is super handy. Sure. I don't know what that means. Do you read books outside programming and academic? Yeah, I read books. I don't read any books about programming. Or maybe I did a long time ago, but I mostly read like businessy kind of books, I guess, and other things. Oh, we have to pick this. That's why. Example. Okay, lib. Let's go to card payments, payment sheet. Let's go card payments. Custom card payment screen. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, so here, billing details. What do we care about? Payment method. Okay, create a payment method. Do we really need the billing details? Can we just use the email? Do we need any of this? Okay, call API to create payment intent. Call no webhook pay endpoint method ID. Wow. Use Stripe SDK to payment method is whatever this is. Currency is this. Okay. Items. I don't actually like. I want something for I just want the token. This is so dumb. No webhook. No webhook payment screen. What's this one? Like, can I just get a token for the credit card? That's all I want. I don't need all this stuff. Stripe.instance.token. Where's this like webhook thing? There's a whole bunch of call. Okay. Oh, wait. What the hell's this? This, I guess, would be like your own server, I think. Oh my god. I am so annoyed. Okay, stripe.instance. There's something to do with token. Create token. This is what I want. Let's just go final. Check this. Oh, what am I checking? Okay, getting rid of payment method. These params, what do these need to be? Create token params. So we're just gonna do this in multiple lines. Suggest some books. Oh, what's this saying? It's deprecated. Yeah, okay. That's what we want to use, .card. And what does this accept? Card token parameters. So we'll call this one token parameters. And then we have another one called final card parameters. Equal this. Address. We'll just keep it null. Type. Okay. Token type dot card. I mean, it's going to be a card. Then we pass in card parameters. Or I guess it's just params. Card params. And then this would be token params. What the hell is this? There's nothing here that I passed in any of the billing info from the card. Okay, so let's look at this again. Name of the cardholder, address, and currency. Like, I don't care about that stuff. And then this one here takes the card, the name, and the address. Like, where the heck how does this connect to this? Create a, that represents, okay. Create token, passes this in. And this is of type card. Does this like extend something? It says check this link, but I don't see a link. It might have got like, maybe it got like marked as spam. Email me the link or Discord it to me if you have me on Discord. Currency address. What the hell? Account number, that's for the bank account. Okay, here's card data. Let's just make something like that, and we'll start with that. Card data equals card data. Can we get this from our card dot brand? Okay. It's required, but this could be null. Oh, wait. Brand could be null here. This is completely insane. Yeah, I can't see your link. I'm adding you as a moderator. All right, Adil, you are now a moderator. Great power comes great responsibility. Try putting that link in again, because I am like just done with this. Just completely done. Hey, look, someone's having a similar problem as us. Okay, needs triage, Flutter stripe block, converted this issue to a discussion. Okay. Wow, super good. Okay, card details, look at this. Okay, here we go. Stripe and dangerously update card details. Okay. I guess we're going to be dangerous. Let's call this card details. Hopefully this is the right thing. Oh. It's not? Okay, I guess we got to make it. So let's do it. Let's call this card input details. This is so dumb. Card details. And here we're going to pass in a number, and we're going to take the card input details dot number. Look at that. What else do we need? Expiration month. Card input details dot expiration month. Oh, we should also be doing this after this, so we know it's not null. All right, I see the link, and I will, maybe it's the same link I'm on. Haha, it's the same one. That's so funny. I'm just hoping on my other screen. Or, oh, maybe it, wait. It's similar. It's similar. Okay, perfect. If this doesn't work, I will like look at that one in more detail. But I think this is kind of what we have to do. We have to be dangerous. Dot expiry month. I assume they'll just be called year. Yep. CVC card input details dot CVC. Okay, so now we have our card details. we go like this. Is this an async function? It is. So we just await it. I guess it just does something to the singleton. Then what do we do? Billing details, okay. So let's just copy this. So payment method, create payment method method.card, billing details. What is this actually going to be? Let's just make that say null. Params is required. Okay, maybe they've changed something since this. Params. Okay. Like, can I just not include this? Can I not include that? You do need that, even though it can be just null. We might also, yeah, maybe we end up collecting some other stuff. Okay, getting rid of all that. Cool. Then print payment method.id. Final token equals payment method.id. Is that a string? String. Cool. Look at that. We are already dangerous. We are so dangerous. If anyone else wants to be a mod to send links, just let me know. I'll make you all mods. You can all be mods here. Okay, so let's print out this token and see if this actually works. Let's make this a const. It's so weird. Let's close this stuff. And let's save everything. Is it still refreshing? Oh, that's fast. Okay, next. So 4242 whatever. 42 422. We'll click pay, and oh, what the fuck is this? Did I just like alt tab at the wrong time? Hang on. This isn't even part of the Stripe package. Okay, hang on. It says height platform view type Stripe car may not be set defaulting height to 100%. Set style.height. Okay. I guess. Where do we do that? Is this... Okay, I'll just try setting height to 1 here. I don't think that's at all what this error means. I feel like that's like a JavaScript error. Oops. Discard. Billing. Next. Okay. And it crashes. What is this? What is this crash? It's trying to play like a sound? I'm not on Windows. What the heck is going on? What the heck is going on? Why is it giving me feedback? Why is it trying to feedback? Is it... Well, let's just see what happens. So, okay, now we get this crazy error. Web unsupported. Dangerously update credit card details is not supported for web. Bro is danger indeed. Okay, well, this is a friggin' nightmare. What the hell? Not supported for web. That's great. That's great, guys. What a waste of time. Okay. We're going to go back here. We're going to put back in the subscription URLs. We're going to put this back. Good thing I didn't delete it. I mean, we could have got it back, but... And let's just go to any of these and put this back in. And... Oh, yeah, I wonder if that finished, actually. Let's take a quick break and look at this. Did our... Oh, yay, it did work. Okay. So we're just taking a quick little break. Going to go to our clipboard and we're going to see if this website is working now. No, really? Why? View page source. Yeah, we're still getting this error. HTTP response not found. HTTP response not found. Object has no attribute tag. All right. Let's figure out that. It's probably something so dumb. Okay, so this was happening in, I think it said the line number. Where did I see this? Right here. Line 999? 999, deployment. Okay, so if not deployment. Okay, because this is returning, oh, get distribution from slug. Okay, so we shouldn't actually be returning this here. This should really be returning like none. And that'll at least make the error a little bit different. So this would do a deployment not found. Get distribution from slug. I mean, this should really be called get deployment from slug. Let's just rename that. So it gets a deployment. This will be a deployment or none. We get this, return deployment. Okay. So for some reason it's not finding it, and it was happening here. So it's not getting it from the slug. What is the slug it's trying to do? Is there a way to find that out? Oh, it's because I'm passing in request.subdomain, which is not actually what we need. That's why that's happening. Because we need to do the same sort of logic here. Now, what calls this? Okay, return proxy s3 file. Okay, so we could just have the same logic again, but that would be overkill. Okay, at least we know what's going on here. Okay, so what we want to do is also have, is this even being used? Path. Oh. I don't even know why. Why are we passing this in? It's not even being used. I'm just going to get rid of this. So we'll get rid of that, clean this up. Okay, so we'd be doing that. But what we should allow is the slug. Maybe we just pass in the slug instead. And then for our slug here, we actually just use project.slug. That should solve it. We pass in the slug, we get it from the slug. Key is going to be the deployment.tag and the request. Okay, don't save. We have that now. DNS is good. Okay, let's try that out. Fix the domain. Hey, Eamon. How you doing? We're struggling today. We are struggling. But we're making progress. Okay, deploy that. Okay, so what I want to try now is going back to the old way that we were going to do this. I still like using that nice credit card form. That's cool. Because it does all the nice pretty stuff and has that import. But we're going to just try passing our card info up to our server. Because this shit's not supported in web. So we're still going to have our card details. I think that's all I care about. We're going to get rid of all this stuff. We're probably going to move this to its own file or something, but that's fine for now. Okay, let's close a bunch of shit. And let's open up, we have a subscription billing screen, which we're no longer going to have. This is basically just the same form, but I want to remember how this works. So we have our provider.submit. Yeah, so we get all this stuff. It's already going to validate. So yeah, we're just going to use this basically. Ref.read billing repository. Whoa. So many things. And then our card number. So this is where we have to actually get stuff. Card number, expiry month. Cool, cool, cool. Wait, is this the... You know what? We can... Actually, let's do this a little bit differently. What we'll do is we'll actually take our card input details. So let's actually put this on our state here. Final card input details, card details. We're going to do this a little bit properly. Then we're going to have a setter. I'm also probably going to get rid of a bunch of this stuff, but we'll have void set card details. We'll make that, I guess we could allow that to be null. Wait, how are we doing? Maybe we shouldn't. Let's require that. And subscription, let's just grab this. Subscription dot set card details. Take whatever the plan type is and card details val. Okay, I also need to make sure all of these carry it through. So I'll have that, we'll have this, and we'll have this. Cool. Okay, so we got our val, yep, does that. So then basically in here, we need to now call that, wherever I was making this, state equals state dot set card details, and we just pass in details. Then over here, we can do ref.read billing. No, we want to read whatever this provider is called. This would be called the subscription setup provider. Dot notifier dot set card details, card input details. Boom. Okay. And then we go to our submit, and then we'll actually run. We'll run our submit function, but our submit function is going to change quite a bit. We're not really going to have a form state anymore, so that's fine. We're going to get rid of all that stuff. And basically here, we should just go if state.card details equals null. Return a left of, I'll just say invalid card details or something. And this will be a left of no plan selected. Okay, then for this we should also check, because I think card details, let's just try it. State.card details dot was it number? And should this be a string? Yes. Okay. So we should now just make something called final details. Let's just call it card equals car state dot card details. If card dot number equals null, or card dot what are the other things? Expiry month equals null, or card dot expiry year equals null, or card dot what's the last one? CV equals null. We're just going to return left. It's the same message. Something went wrong. Then yeah, all we have to do now is just go card.number. We know it's not null. Card dot expiry month. Oh, int can't be assigned to string. Which one's which? That should be a string. Oh, they're all strings. Okay, so we'll just make it dot toString. Card dot expiry year dot toString. And card dot cvc. Okay, then we do that, and we get this. Now this will, in theory, throw an error because I have to change. I think we have to just configure something on the Python side to make it allow this dangerous thing. Come on, Amin, no excuse. We need you to be active in the chat. Like, this is full-time job for you. Create subscription. Okay, cool. So let's test this out. This should submit. We're gonna get an error back. The one pro of using Chrome for your development, even though it's mostly annoying with Flutter because you don't get the hot reload, but you get an amazing network inspector. Okay, so we'll just click next. And wow, a lot of little assets downloaded there. 444. Okay, we'll click pay. And did anything happen? Is it? I feel like nothing happened here. What the heck happened? We're setting the card details. Roger that. Okay, we're just gonna debug this in the worst way ever. 1, 2, 3, 4. Also, we should probably await this because we're gonna do something after that. 5, 6. Don't make fun of me. 8. Let's print the results. Let's return left error, but we'll actually print out the error. Otherwise, we'll print the token. And similarly here, yeah, we all do it. We all have to do. Yep, the 1, 2, 3 debugger method. Oh, wait. Oh no, it's right here. Oh, we have to return this. Okay. Oh, telling you, the last 10% is 90% of the work. I hate that you can't do that now. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So okay, well, that's fine. It never got to 5. Oh no, it is. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay, so no plan was selected. Oh, because I didn't I didn't select the friggin' plan. Well, the 1, 2, 3 debugger method is helped us out again. Okay, let's try this. Pay. Um, so now we got to 7. We did not get to 8. So our details are not being printed for some reason. Let's print the card out. And let's print out, just to make sure, error. Also, how come result equals await, return? Why does the 4 happen before? Oh, I guess, yeah, it does 7, then it goes to 4. That makes sense. So what is null? Let's find out. Maybe it'll tell us. Maybe it won't. Yeah, debug print is better. However, I don't plan on keeping these in. I'll be removing them very soon. Billing. Select a plan. We're just going to have it set to a default plan is the new plan. Okay. Number. Why are they all null? What? What is this? It's like it doesn't actually give us... Am I just doing something wrong in this? Stripe payment widget. Okay. When it changes, we're setting state of the card. And then we're submitting the card. Let's just like print card.number. This is so stupid. Select. Okay. Null. It's null. The card on card changed. Hey, dangerously get full card details. What the heck's that? Let's just set true to that. I bet it's going to be like, this is not supported. Well, I feel like I'm just working backwards. We're just working backwards here. Okay. Wasting all my time. Okay, so we're gonna undo a bunch of shit here. We're undoing a bunch of things. I could probably just stash the change, but okay. Refreshing. Also, yeah, we should just set a. Let's set a in our default monthly, and the plan type will be plan type dot plus. Okay, so look, this one's already selected. Cool. Look at this. We're just using the one, this what lovely credit card form, which we'll make prettier. Okay, let's see. So we get here, and then we get back this. So setting credit card numbers directly to straight APIs generally unsafe. We suggest use the test tokens that map to the test card you're using. Da, da, da. Okay, so I need to figure out how to fix that error. And I'm sorry, Stripe. Like, I kind of have to do it this way, because your shit is just so broken for Flutter. Okay, so let's go to our server code. Let's go to our Stripe view, or our subscription views. And this is where we're doing it. We have create payment token. So I'm just going to go like this. And we're going to go to our old friend and say, let's just make a new one. Get this error. Here is my code. And the error we're getting is this right here. Like, I know this is possible. I'm doing it on another project. I think it's maybe just I have a newer version of the Stripe API. Server side. Okay, login, navigate, settings, integration, advanced, handle card information directly. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Let's put this over here for a second. Okay, so it logs into one of my client's accounts. Let's go to dash host. Dash host. Okay, so we want to go to more, probably. What did it say to do? Log into your Stripe account, settings, integrations. Settings. I don't see that. Let's just search for integration. Nope. Okay, we'll find this. Settings, developers. Might be in here. Nope. What is it? We want to find handle card information. Let's try just going here. Cards, active. No, I don't want to turn it off. Okay, settings. It could be in billing, it could be in payments. This is where we were before. That's just the docs. Okay. Advanced options. Let's search for that. Settings integration. Nice. Business profile. Could be a team and security. Doesn't look like it. Developers? Oh, we're already there. Stripe. Dangerous. Sure, you pass card holders. Yeah, so wait. Here's a link to it. Okay, here we go. I found it. Oh. Oh my god. This is insane. Okay. We're finding out how to do this in JavaScript. Create token from, yeah, card element. Okay, what's card element? I just want to check something. Let's take a quick break and see if we fix this issue. Oh, shit. I thought... Oh, I see. Shit. Because this is actually a request function. Slug equals none. So basically, because yeah, I forgot we're using this in many places. We're switching back to this right now. So I think what we want, I kind of want like a utility function that essentially will, from our host, give us a slug. This would be part of our distribution app. Do I have utils? Yes. Okay. I'm just going to put it here. Def request to slug. Project slug. It's going to take a request, and we'll have a path as well, optionally. So basically, I'm just going to do this line by line, kind of, or actually. Okay, so we'll have all that. We need to import domain. If not project, we'll return none. And then we just need to return project.slug. We can do it this way. Okay. Request. So now basically all of this code here can go away. I guess here. Slug equals request project to slug. We'll pass in the request. And we will just pass in the path. Why not? And we can just do if not slug, because that will be the same as the project. Project equals none. Yeah. Oh, shit. But then we have to get the project in. God damn it. So maybe we'll actually make this request to project and actually return the project. Call this request to project and change this to request to project. We'll call this project. If not project, we do this. Otherwise, we now go slug. Oh wait, okay. Project goes that, and then we get the. Where do we get the slug? Yeah, project got a slug. But now this is no longer going to be what we do. It's kind of annoying. That means it's going to get called twice. Proxy S3 file. So now this function project equals. Now we use the same function. Request to project. Pass in the request. This we're actually going to make say path. We'll pass through the path. Okay, then we do project.slug here. And then we should be good. But if not project, we're actually going to return this. Okay. Let's just see if that. Oh, we need to save all our files. Save all them. Let's see if that will work locally at least. What were we using? It was like example.-host.dev. Oh, port 8000, and we gotta get rid of the S. Ugh, now it's doing the stupid redirect to S, which I do not want. Let's just try going incognito and seeing. God damn! Let's just click learn more. Oh, try again. God damn it. Let's just go to Chrome then. And HTTP example host -host.dev. Oh. Oh. It's because it's supposed to be -host.internal. And then it's not actually called exam. Oh, now it's redirecting. There we go. Okay. So at least it's working in that case. It might not be working in the domain, but let's commit that change. This is the domain fix again. And we'll go here and we will click deploy. How's everyone doing today? just got to take care of a quick thing. Okay, so yeah, a few things we could do here. One, probably the best path is actually like we could just build like a JavaScript fucking thing using the Stripe API, um, and handle all that stuff. That's one option. So like that would kind of be like we'd have some like little JavaScript web app that we redirect to and then redirect back. I think that's what we're gonna do, and then we can use all the Stripe stuff. So I think we'll serve that from the Dasho service rather than like having a third language, a third thing. So let's just at least start figuring that out. All right, so what we would need, let's just start by going to our URLs, and we're actually going to have, let's just do it right here, dot append. Maybe we'll have it like /subscribe or something. And this will include a view, which, because we're already kind of doing this, there's a few things that we're redirecting to the service anyways. So let's make a new view just called subscribe view request. What else do these things take? That's all we really need. Okay, and this will just use subscribe view. And for now, let's just return render. We'll pass in the request. We'll pass in, this isn't really part of distribution. Where do I want to put this? So where are these templates? Where do I have it? Templates. Admin distribution templates, access templates. I guess it's kind of part of access. Templates, access, new file called subscribe. Subscribe.html. Cool. Look at that. Dash host. Subscribe. Cool. We have a wonderful thing. So then where we would actually go is access / subscribe sub. And let's just see if that even works. Localhost 8000 / subscribe. Oh. Oops. I did something wrong. Oh, I need to actually append path. It's like that, path, and then that should do it. Nope. Maybe it goes here. Oh. It's because it's now, this is going to work on localhost. why is it still? Oh, I need one more slash, I think. What? Okay, wait, does my manage still work? Okay, that still works, so what's the difference here? This should still work. Oh, it's because I have a forward slash. It should be a backslash. I mean, you know what I mean. Okay, going back here, we should be able to get here. /subscribe. Look at that. We have this amazing subscription page. Okay, I'm not going to waste any time here. Can you create a basic HTML file? HTML file with the Stripe SDK plus the credit card input form. Convert the user input to a token. Here we go. Adil, why have you got rid of all your messages? All right. This is looking good, guys. We got some nice vanilla JavaScript. This is exactly what I want. And then I'm thinking we either redirect people to this, or we could even show it in an iframe. I've done that before. So let's open up our subscribe to HTML. Subscribe. And we want to go to our, you know what we can do? Oh yeah, you know what we can do? Context equals context. We can actually pass through our Stripe. How does this work again? Just Stripe token. We can use settings dot. One sec. Actually, no. Stripe in our settings. We have this Stripe public key. Look at that. Then we don't have to worry about managing multiple keys. Okay, and then basically here we would inject it. So we keep those strings, but we just go Stripe token. All right, let's see. No. Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at that. We have a friggin' thing. Submit payment. Postal code is incomplete. Oh. Cool. Look at that. I love Flutter, but sometimes this kind of shit is just better to do. Look, because we got a friggin' token in like 5 seconds. Just doing it this way. Okay, so obviously this could be prettier. For one, let's actually get rid of the payment form row. Stripe element will be inserted here. Yeah, that's cool. Oh yeah, I want to get rid of this H2. I also want to make the body and HTML have no margin and no padding, because I think we're just going to I think we're going to try and do this as an iframe. Submit payment. Okay, cool. We can also have maybe a cancel button. Cancel. This can be even like an href equals $. And let's put this in a div. Class equals actions, maybe action buttons. Let's do dot action buttons. We will just have display flex, justify content between, space between, or yeah, space between. Let's just see if we have a little thing. Cancel. width 100%. What? What am I doing wrong here? Action buttons, action buttons. Okay. Display flex, width 100%. Justify content. Let's just see if this is even doing anything. Did I spell something wrong? Okay, no, that's working. Did I just do justify content? Yeah, space between. I just want them to be like, what's going on here? Oh, wait, no. Oh, I fucked up. This needs to be an A tag. Yay, look at that. Cancel. And let's do, cool. Okay, let's also get a CSS reset in this thing. It's gonna make this super basic. So now it's like, okay, that kind of did nothing really. And then let's make the font family sans serif. Yay! Look at us, we got a cool credit card. And then for the submit button, button type equals submit, just to be sure. Can you style a nice CSS button for me? It should look like a Tailwind button. Give me all these stupid comments. I don't need the comments. Okay, let's grab this. We're like going so old school right now. Let's grab this too, except we gotta change. Oh! Whoa. I copied the wrong thing apparently. Command C. I want this to be Command B. Okay, let's see if that looks pretty. Look at that. A little bit better. Except this still isn't like aligned nicely. Okay, let's just make the cancel button ID or class equals cancel. Text decoration none. Color, let's just do number zeros. I want it to be like a light or a gray. So maybe like BBAAA. That's probably too light. That's not terrible, but I want it a little bit darker. 555 maybe? 777. Lucky number 7. And that's too bold. Let's do like 600. Yeah, whatever. Okay, and let's just give it a margin top of 5 pixels, which that might not do anything. Oh, it did. Okay, cool. So now we got this cool credit card thing. Now, I don't care about that border. Card element. Let's not even have any of this. Oh, no, wait. I did want that. I did want that. It's the whatever's around it. Yeah, we don't want this. We don't want this. We don't want padding. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I guess the question is, do we want... Do we want to bring someone to this page Or do we want to show this in an iframe? Probably bringing to some of this page is actually going to be easier. So maybe we will keep that nice stuff. And I'm not going to worry about making the page look beautiful yet. But let's put like a let's put like an H1 here or something that says like and we'll style the H1. Styling's terrible. Text align center, font size 24, font weight 600, margin yeah, let's do like margin 10 pixels auto, something like that. Cool. And we should probably make this say 24 pixels instead of 24. Subscribe to Dash Host. And then let's just say, let's just make this say submit maybe instead of submit payment. Cool. We'll make this prettier at some point, but this is good. Okay, so now with our submit, what do we actually need to do here? We need to now talk to our server. So we need to do a fetch call. This will be a post. Let's just look at our backend code. Subscribe views. I think we already have something for this. That's not the one I wanted. Payment token. Yeah, this. Subscription create serializer. Where does this get used? Okay, so we're actually going to use the subscription create view. So it's going to be, how does this work again? We have a URL, and then it's options. Method will be post. The URL is going to be /API/ oh, this we can actually use our Django URLs. URL. And it'll be whatever we call this URL. Do we use that in our API? I don't know. I guess we probably do. Subscription URLs. Can I just like give it a name? I can. Can I just do URL subscribe then? Let's find out. We have an error. Or it's just still loading. Wow, look at that CSS reset. Hey, it is v1/subscription. Holy crap. Okay, so we're going to method post. We're going to send up our data. Is that what it is? What is it? Params? Body? Headers. Content type. Or what is it? Content type. Application/JSON. Okay, so our body needs to match basically that view, this serializer. So we have to have a payment token. And that's just going to be result. That's actually const token equals result.token.id. If not token, let's just alert an error for now. Return out. Okay, so our payment token is just that, which payment should be payment underscore token. Then we need a billing cycle, and that will be something we will need to still build. But for now, we will just use monthly, which I think is an option. Yeah, monthly. Coupon, we're not even going to worry about coupons. And the product itself is going to be, let's just do plus. Okay. So what do we want to do? We want to await this, which this then needs to become async, which in JavaScript, is it here that you put it? And I can do this like this. Okay, so we can await this, and we can do final or const headers equal this, const JSON equals. Actually, we'll just call this response. Response.json, but we need to await that. Then let's just do a console.log of the JSON. All right, let's see if that works. No idea. Actually, I realized we could. Nah, this is fine. This is fine. This is totally fine. Okay. 42, 42, 42, 42, 42, 42, 442. Oh, and can I get rid of that zip because that only works for USA. Token created. Oh, I thought I got rid of that alert, but maybe not. Go to our network inspector. Look, we got a 401 error. Authentication credentials were not provided, of course. That's great. Authorization will be bearer, and we need to actually pass in a token here. So this is where it gets a little bit tricky because we need a token, which means when we do the redirect, we're actually going to have to pass that up. That's fine. How do I get that from a query string? And also, what is my token in Flutter right now? Let's just look at any. I'm just gonna hard code one in. We should be able to see it in any of our network requests. The me one will definitely give it. Headers, bearer, there it is. Oh, it went away. Okay, so we're gonna put this in. I'm just gonna make something const auth token equals this. We will be changing that. And then we'll just do make it this. Okay, authorization, and that's the header, right? Authorization. Authorization. Okay, cool. So let's try this. Let's try this again, guys. Can I just turn off 1Password for this website? Oops. Okay. We got a token. Now we got a 400 JSON expecting value line 1. Okay. Oh, because I have to actually JSON.stringify this. We're getting closer though. Getting closer. Let's see if I can turn off the zip code thing. Where does this even? Where does the stripe thing even? Okay, stripe. Here we go. There's probably a way. I just would need to know the docs. Stripe JS SDK. No, remove zip code. Hide postal code. I think it's just a JSON thing. Yay, they call it postal code. That's what it really is. Okay. Okay, so we got our token. Should get rid of that alert. Oh my goodness. Oh, wait. Did this work? I think it worked. There, we're sending this stuff up. We got a response. Cool. We're getting there. What a shit show. Okay. More to to do though. Okay, so I guess let's work on the redirect. Let's get rid of this alert. Let's do this thing, and then we want to essentially redirect back to our thing. So window dot was it location dot href equals something like this, and this is where we will pass in our redirect success. Redirect success URL, we'll call it. So that we will set in here. And I think we already do some stuff with redirects, right? Do it at some point. Let's just search for redirect. All right. Thanks, Adele. Good luck to you too. Because yeah, we have the connect GitHub repo. Oh, I don't think we're actually even using that part of it anymore. Settings. Front end base URL. That's what I wanted. I'm using this. There we go. Yeah, return redirect, and then da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da. Cool. So we would do, what are they? It's then slash, and then we actually would have subscription success. And let's have one for redirect error URL. Cool. So we'll have all that. We'll have this. Let's just see if that kind of works. And let's just wrap this all in a try. Yeah, we'll pull this up here. If we have an error, we'll just do problem occurred, sure. Auth token. And then we'll go to the error URL if something goes wrong. Okay, so let's see if that part works. Go away. No. How do I turn off one password? Okay. Looks like it's going. And look, it's redirecting us back to our app. It's amazing. We're just not logged in this browser. Okay. So let's get that continuous stuff working. In vanilla JS, how can I get a get param? Or wait, do I want to? I guess it doesn't matter. I can get it in JavaScript or I can get it in Python and pass it through. Let's get it in Python. Let's call it auth token equals request.get auth token. I think that's how you do it. Yeah, I think so. So let's actually pull that in. Oops. And then instead of doing that, we're just going to make our token auth token here. We can get rid of this. Oh, oops. That's the wrong one. This is the one we want. Oh. Okay, cool. So we can get rid of this. Interop is fun. We're going from Flutter to Python to JavaScript back to Flutter. Cool. So that should, in theory, work. Okay, so let's go back to the Flutter side. And now, really what we want to do when someone clicks, and I guess we can do, what we can do is we can collect the plan types this way too. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So now, I think we have this already. HTML helpers or device HTML utils. Device utils, I think. Device utils dot redirect URL. Yes. So here's where we have to, I think we already have, let's see if I'm calling this anywhere else. I must be. This one right here, yeah. So basically we take this, but instead we are going to just do subscribe with the trailing slash, import env, and we need to make sure we're also passing in our auth token. And where do we get this from? Where does our REST client probably gets it? Headers. Okay. Session. What is session? Wait, what? REST session. Ooh. Yeah, how do I get my auth token the best way? We could just do a refresh. That's one way. Session.token. So this is the REST session. REST client. This dot session. Oh, that's not the right one. REST session provider. Okay. REST session provider. We can probably just get this from here. Token equals ref.read REST session provider dot state.token.access. That's all I care about. And then we just basically like this and pass this through. Yay. Okay, so now we do that. And we'll just return out. Otherwise, we're going to throw an error. Toast.message context. You are not logged in. Okay, so here we are. We're going to billing. We're now going to click next, and this should redirect us to here. Look at that. 40, 40. 442. Let's also open up our network inspector and see if stuff gets. Actually, let's view the source, because this will actually give us our token. Oh, it's not. It's probably because I just called something wrong. No, auth token. Request.get auth token, auth token, auth token, auth token. Why am I not getting... Why is the token not getting passed through? This must be wrong. Request.get. There it is. Okay, request.get.dat. Okay, so let's just... I mean, it doesn't matter. That part's going to work. Okay, now what we need in our Flutter app is actually a like success page or something. So let's just go to our router. These are all of our shared routes, right? And then you get into those. So we're going to have to make a new route. This can go within billing, presentation screens. So let's just make that. We'll have a stateless widget. I mean, actually, we're going to use a stateful widget. We're going to call it subscription success screen. And we're just going to return a scaffold that doesn't have anything in it. But in the init state, we are going to... oh, do we not have access to context? Shit. I mean, I guess we can. We can get access to toast.message, context. Oh, we do have access to context. Nice. I forgot. In this stateful, you do. Right? This is going to be the context of something. Yeah. We can actually put a message that says, thanks for subscribing. Then we can actually do context.go or push, I guess go, which we need to import go router for that. Go router. And we just want to go kind of to our root screen. Project routes. We'll just go to the route. Okay. So now that we have this, we go back here and we're going to make a new screen. Oh yeah, we should probably have a route on here too. Let me remember how we do this. It's just like this. Subscription success. So let's do this after. This is fine. And we'll do that. Okay. And what was this? Actually, it probably isn't the right URL. Oh, it is. Wow. Cool. Okay, let's test this out. Be kind of cool if this worked. Oh, let's get rid of this. We want to go to, oh shit, that was Chrome. Okay, whatever, we're just going to rebuild. Then if we get this working, we get to do webhooks. Webhooks from Stripe, which I think I already have the code, some of the code in for. Okay, billing. Next. Oh, good. When I do it in Chrome, I don't have the stupid one password thing. Submit. No thanks. We need to have some kind of like loading indicator. I think it's, yeah, because it was doing stuff. Then it's bringing us back to our app. Oh, I don't think we saw the. I did not see the. I did not see the lovely toast. And it state, thanks for subscribing. Let's just try it again. Yeah, I didn't see that. So let's get rid of this. I'll still keep it stateful in case we want to. Um, let's actually do a base screen. Is that what? Oh, I see. Okay. Hang on. Let's look at our login screen. Yeah, it is a base screen. Okay. I'm actually just going to copy this, paste it, call it this. We're not going to worry about a login form. We're going to get rid of all this. Oh, but we're keeping... Oh, we're going to have this. Okay, cool. Get rid of this. Import our base screen. Why isn't it importing the base screen? There we go. Import our widget ref. What the hell? Okay, then we can get rid of a bunch of stuff. And instead, let's just have a center child text. Thanks for subscribing. And let's wrap this in a column. Don't want a const anymore. Or I guess no, we're not going to be able to have a const anyways. Okay, and then, oh shit. This is the thing that should be wrapped in the center. This we remove. Then we're going to have a sized box with a height of 16 and an app button, which will have a label of back to dashboard. On pressed, then we do our context.go, and we want to use dashboard overview screen.route. Okay. What can we make consts here? Const. Okay. That will look great. Get rid of you. And save. All right. Let's go to our billing screen again and sign up for this again. And then we're going to look at Stripe to see if this stuff's actually happening, which would be awesome. We need a loading thing here. Oh, is it because I'm passing it back? No, I'm going here. Why is it, what's happening here? Initial location is that. Subscriptions, it's not actually bringing me to this. This is subscription success, which is where we should be going. Okay, what I'm going to do actually, instead of setting the href in there, let's just console.log the, because maybe there's something wrong with this URL. That's certainly possible. Okay, billing, next, open up our console. I mean, I know I could just view the source right now, but I'm just... this. Okay, localhost 42069, subscription success. If I copy that and go here, it's like the login happens. It's just some weird configuration that's not letting me actually get there. I think this is just a bigger problem. This is just a bigger problem in general. Initial location. Do we need an initial location? Maybe that's what's like causing our problem. Ah. It's like I can't get to this route. It just like redirects. Oh. This is a riverpod thing. Gen. Make gen. It could be that. It's not actually generating the code. But I'm not totally sure. I think this... Oh, I mean, if that's the case... Let's see. Cool. Completed. Finish your job. Okay, let's rebuild. And once it loads, God damn it. Why can't I hit a different route? Like what happened? None of these seem to work, right? Like if I just go here, it still brings you back to the login. So this isn't even... Like, come on. Okay. Well, what we're going to do is not worry about that now. And just put in our Trello. Because I think there's just an overall issue I need to fix. Fix redirect issue in Go router. It always goes to the login screen. It's probably something stupid. Okay, whatever. Let's see if our Stripe thing's working though. Am I in? Yes, I'm in Dash Host. Just want to make sure. Okay, let's go to our customers. Haha. Look at that. Tyler Savory none. Look how many times I've signed up for Dash Host Plus. I am killing it. So that's cool. It's working. It's getting us our thing. Now, from our point of view, the problem is we're not going to have any subscriptions. Which is this even? Oh, this isn't even in the admin. Damn it. Admin access. Admin Gotta have model admin at admin.register subscription. I'm just gonna pass for now. Actually, no. Let's grab these. Search fields should be user, I think. Yeah, we'll have user. That's fine. For list display, we're going to have the user product. Yeah, product is monthly. Purchase date, expires date, and original purchase date. For our autocomplete fields, we definitely want to autocomplete user. For our list filter, let's filter by product. Let's filter by provider. And let's filter by is monthly. Okay. We should have a new thing in our admin now. We do not. Oh, we do. It's part of core? Was it already here? Hang on. I might have just thought it was going to be in the access thing. No, okay, cool. So this shouldn't be here then. Core admin. Okay, yeah, let's do it this way. Reveal and Explorer view. New file. Wait, there's a subscription.py. Oh, we already had this. I just had it turned off. I feel like let's use this one though. This one's better. I guess we can keep the date hierarchy. And let's use, sure, created at. Got a bunch of dates. Okay. Subscriptions. Boom. Add new subscription. Make sure this works. Cool, we got all this stuff. Okay, so in order to get this to work, we actually have to set up our webhooks. Which is a little bit annoying locally, but certainly possible. Do I have make b? I think there's a make file for this. Bceptor, yeah. So Bceptor lets us actually kind of do cool shit, except webhooks locally. Dash host, that's what we want to use. So we're tunneling requests. So now what I need to do is go into Stripe and go into probably developer or something. Developer webhooks, yeah. Oh, we already do have this set up. Dash hosts, yep, cool. Error rate 100%, yeah, because I had it off. So now let's, is there a way to, oh, I can resend it. Okay, perfect. So we're going to try resending this. Darn. Okay. Hey, yeah, local tunnel client is not connected. Let me just try going to this and seeing if it actually does anything. Get not allowed. Okay, so it is going through. Okay, maybe we just have to try it again. Oh, it just says next retry in 1 hour. Request. Where's the response? 404 not found. Okay, let's just try signing up again. Billing. Next. And we're going to try and look at our logs. Hey, look. Okay, so we got a webhook in here, which is good. Did it work? Who knows? Ah, it didn't. Well. Okay. Let's just refresh this. So there's something wrong with our logic or something. So I'm going to grab all this. This was what the webhook looked like. Oh my gosh, it's so much. What the hell? I must be selecting more than one. Resources. I might have already actually had this saved. Let's find out. Resources. Webhook example 2.json. Okay, so let's look at our webhook .py. That's the GitHub. Oh, that's not even the right one. Stripe webhook subscription URLs. What the hell? Stripe webhook view. This is the one. Okay. So we are, I'm assuming, printing. We're printing the event and printing the subscription. I think. v1/subscription. Yeah, webhook/stripe. Oh, okay. I mean, wait, what's the event then? There must be one more line being printed ahead of this that I didn't see. Oh my god. Oh, it's like I didn't even get the whole thing, maybe? It's too much. There's too much in here. Oh, here's the start of one. Yeah, how come event? What is event? Am I just printing it twice? I might just be printing it twice. Event would be the whole thing. Okay, cool. Well, stuff's kind of working. Okay, I just want to print out this. Subscription itself. We're going to clear, and we're going to, oops, fuck, make run. Okay, so let's test this again. Oh, I'm not actually, oh no, this, yeah, right, we're not redirecting anymore. Okay, so here's our thing. Goes between this line and this line, which is just a subscription. Okay, sweet. Okay, cool. So basically we want to handle, now we need like handlers for these things, which I think is where I stopped this process. Cool, maybe. Let's find out. This would be inside, I guess, core. Utils. So what's this? This is in API and webhooks. We have the Stripe stuff. This is to talk to Stripe, but we don't have to talk to Stripe. Stripe's talking to us right now. Cool. All right. So subscription is the data object. I mean, that's the case no matter what. So I don't think we need, that's fine. Okay, so now we need to actually have a way. I'm just going to make the code here, and then we'll probably move it to its own utility function. No, let's make our own utility function now. It's going to be cleaner. Core utils. Let's make something just called subscription handler. Subscription handler.py. Okay, so we're going to have something called handle subscription create. Cool. And this will take the actual payload, we'll call it. Or we call it just data, which is going to be a dict. Okay, and let's just actually hook this up before we forget. We want to go this, and we're going to pass in event data object. All right, now the things we care about. Wait, event data. So if that's, so there's something outside of this called data object, and then inside is data object as well. Hang on. We do have type. Okay. So wait, what was I printing? Subscription equals event data object. Oh, I have this in here. Oh, right. I grabbed this twice. This is, okay. Makes sense. Oh. Now it makes sense. Because I actually have this twice because yeah, this is what I actually care about. Although, is there anything else in here that is important? ID, request. No, we don't care about any of that. Okay, this is what we care about. Beautiful. What do we care about? We need to find the user. That's the most important thing. So let's just have like user equals something. And where would this come from? Something to do with the customer, probably. Oh, there it is, customer. Do we have... Okay, so we'll call this customer ID equals this. Customer, equals data customer. Oops. Customer. Then we would go user equals user.objects.get. Stripe ID equals, and then we can actually just make this a one line less. And we will wrap this in a try. Except user dot does not exist. We will print out user not found with stripe ID of. And then this actually makes sense to do this. Let's just call it customer ID equals this. Open this back, and make an F string. Not a G string, an F string. And then let's return out, because we didn't get a user. Okay, now we need to know the product. There's probably multiple items, but we're only going to care about one. So let's just go product equals data items data 0. Okay, cool. Is this the price ID? Okay, the plan, the product. That's all we really care about. Plan slash product. Product ID equals this. Cool. Okay, so we got the product ID. We also need to know when does it expire. Current period ends. That's what we want. Ends equals data. That's right on the root. Current period. We'll call this expires timestamp. And let's just start figuring out our subscription. create. Let's figure out, we might need some other things. So what do we have in here? User equals user. Product ID. I guess, you know what? Subscription equals objects dot, we need to do get or create because it might already exist, right? And we can go sub created equals this. So user equals user. What are the other things? Product ID and provider. Provider equals subscription dot provider. That's not what it is. Dot subscription provider dot Stripe. We know it's Stripe. So also rename this handle Stripe subscription create. We know the provider is that. And what was the third thing? The product ID, which luckily we have. And then we got to set some defaults. All right, okay, we can do that first. Maybe we should do this a different way. Okay, let's do it this way. Existing equals dot get try. We're just gonna try and get it first. I think this will be easier to work with. Except subscription dot does not exist. Then we actually are going to, we're actually gonna call this sub equals this. Sub equals subscription. And then we just actually pass these things through. There's probably a more elegant way of doing this, but whatever. Okay, so now we have a sub, and then we can go sub dot expires date equals, now we need to convert a timestamp. How Python convert timestamp to date time. And this should be Django date time, time zone aware. I feel like I've done this already. Need that. And we need this. Then, I feel like I should make a utility function for this. Let's just make something in here for now. Timestamp to date time. This will be an int. Expires timestamp. Okay, what else do we have to do? Sub dot. Okay, so we have that. We have the product ID. The price ID we just get from the webhook example. Let's see. That would be similar to this. I'll call this price ID. Plan, and then I assume price is in here. It's just the ID. Okay. Oh, wait, no, it's part, I see. It's actually part of price, I assume. Price ID, which is actually the same. Interesting. Okay, so this will be price ID, cool. What's the next thing we need? Provider we've set. Yep. Product we need to actually do. sub.product. Actually, let's do it here. Product equals, now we have some utility thing for this. Settings stripe. No, it's in stripe utils. Get price ID, get prices. Equals subscription dot subscription product dot pro if product ID equals settings dot, which I don't think we have. Okay, we're just going to do it this way. And let's just move this code up here, because that's where kind of we're doing our logic, and here we're just setting the stuff in the database. Okay. We have the product is monthly. How can we figure that out? There's probably something for monthly interval month. Okay, is it done in the price? Okay, so this will be basically this. Data autumn price recurring interval equals month. Boom. Sub dot is monthly equals is monthly. So close. What else do we need? Subscription ID. Let's just have subscription ID is going to equal. That should be an easy one to get. It's probably right in the top. ID. Yeah. Data ID. Let's actually put this way up here. It just feels right up there. Okay. Subscription ID. Original purchase date. Okay. Original purchase date is probably in here. Billing cycle anchor. Start date. Cancel that. Created. I'm guessing it's just created. Okay. So we'll do, we'll just call this time stamp. It's going to equal to data created. And then we basically do the same thing here. That's the original purchase date. This purchase date would be created current period start, I guess. Let's put all of our timestamp stuff together. And period type. What the heck's that? Oh, I think that's like whether it's a trial or something. Do I even need that? I guess we can use trial period days on the plan. on this stuff here. Just grab this. Items, data, price, recurring. Or wait, let's just do it on the plan. On the plan. New plan. Trial period days. Right, 0 plan trial period days. We'll just have that, and then basically it will be sub dot period type equals active if, or trialing if period days, else normal. I'm just going to look at something from another project. View subscription. Something for status? Status. That's what I actually want to use. Status. So let's just use that. It's literally on data. Oh, wait. Sorry, it's right on data. Right? Oh, look, and there's a trial start as well, which I don't actually care about. You can look that up in Stripe. Our database doesn't need to have everything, just has to have the stuff to control. So then we save the sub. Okay, cool. Okay, and we are calling this, I believe, in our API. So we want to call this, we're going to actually call this like literally any of these. Paused. Like I kind of, you know what, I kind of want to just handle the event and not worry about any of this stuff, because I think this will just handle everything, except the only thing is there something to do with pause? I think, yeah, whether it's active or not is going to maybe handle that. Okay, let's just get rid of all this stuff. Let's go here, and we're just going to rename this actually for now into, oops, shit. Rename, handle Stripe subscription change, we'll call it. All right, cool. Let's restart our server. Let us now go to our dashboard, we're going to check that out later. Where am I even doing this? Here we go. Oh no, that's not even the right one. I think I've closed. Oh, here we go. Okay, there shouldn't be anything in here. Cool. Hey, look, we're getting check marks back. That's amazing. Okay, let's try subscribing. And we'll go back to here to see if we have any errors. We got a webhook and it didn't seem to throw an error. Look at this. We have a subscription now. They are pro. Is monthly. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. We got a sub ID. Oh, yeah. To the one person watching right now, which could just be me. I hope you're excited. Okay, cool. So we have subscriptions, kind of. Now, period type active. Okay. initial expire on, yeah, 12, yeah, 1 month from now. That's what we want. Okay, cool. So that's good. That's in place. I'm going to commit these changes because this was a pretty big deal. Oh, let's fix one thing. We want to go to our subscription HTML page. We still need to make this better in terms of like a loading bar and stuff. I wonder if I can do that real quick. So when you click the thing, we can just make our button disabled. Which in this case, oh, that's on the form. So we'll take our ID equals submit button. We're going to go document dot attribute or dot disabled. How do you even do this? Set attribute disabled true. And then if it's failed, we'll set it back to false. We'll do it before we do that. Actually, we'll do it even before the alert. I'll do it after the alert. Okay, so we'll do that. Let's also just see if we can style this. So I'll just do disabled right here. Yeah, that. Okay, so now we need to actually style our disabled button. I think you can just do this. Background color, number CCC maybe. Yay. Okay, that's good. And we want to make pointer events none. So you can't click it, even though we're already blocking it. But it's like, yay, it's disabled. We can probably go like, AAA maybe. A little bit darker. Cool. And then let's make sure it's not disabled. Okay, cool. Let's commit that. Oh, I interrupted my Bceptor. I think I did that on purpose. Subscriptions. I'm going to push that. Change. We won't even worry about deploying it yet. But soon we will. I want to. We deployed something different. It was. Did I close the thing? Probably. God damn. It was xkcd2. Oh! Yes! We fixed the domain problem. We're back. And we still got the error, obviously. But this is working. Let's just make sure that when we view the page source, we get back. Oh no. It's not actually getting the. It's not getting the data. Oh, did I not add the magic routes? That's probably why. Yeah, that's definitely why we just added this project. Okay, cool. I think we're good. That's amazing. Let's actually deploy the develop branch. Why not? And let's set up our update details. How do we change this? Yeah, so now we actually will change this to basically, instead of this, it'll be service.-host.app. I guess just -host.app. Let's just make sure that that actually, yeah. Okay, so we're going to change that update endpoint for future needs. Obviously, this is still going to be test mode, but that's fine. Oh shit. Oh, I forgot I have a call right now. Um, okay. Well, made a ton of progress. We went backwards a lot. We're gonna make this subscription thing a bit prettier, but it is working. It is working, which is pretty cool. Um, Next in this category is actually, showing people their subscription state, that they know that they're subscribed and not let them subscribe again and all that kind of stuff. But we're good. I think I'm gonna go do some other stuff. And thanks for hanging out. We're getting close, but like, yeah, man, the last 10% is 90% of the work, I swear.